Live Professional Wrestling, Sunday, February 6th, 5 p.m. bell time. Premier Wrestling League returns to Green Valley Skating Center, 469 Airport Road, Bluefield, West Virginia, for Full Deck. The stars of Impact Wrestling invade Premier Wrestling League with a card stacked top to bottom of main events. Madman Fulton challenges for the 304 championship and challenges Aaron West. Also, come see Ace Austin, the Impact Star, battle Jack Sharp for the PWL Heavyweight Championship. Corey Sparks will defend against Jeff Paul in a match like no other. Fans, pay your admission. Bring whatever you want from home as long as it's legal and not lethal. Fans, bring the weapons as White Trash Juan Mathis battles Sid Meier's in a Fans Bring the Weapons hardcore match. Do not miss this match. Two huge tag team matches on the card. Women's tag team battle as Team Bay takes on the team of Colby Max and KENZI James. And a huge tag team street fight, Ripped and Reckless defend the PWL Tag Team Championships against the Circus of Pain. Impact invades Full Deck. Live Professional Wrestling, Sunday, February 6th, bell time, 5 p.m. Green Valley Skating Center, 469 Airport Road, Bluefield, West Virginia. It's the Premier Wrestling League. It's live in Bluefield, West Virginia. See you at Full Deck.
This tag team match is scheduled for one fall. First to my left, accompanied to the ring by Demonia from Funky Town, USA, weighing 4,782 circus tokens. Sean Baker, the attraction James Maxson, the Circus of Pain. And their opponents, first from Christiansburg, Virginia, weighing 320 pounds, Chris Cassidy. And his tag team partner from New Bern, North Carolina, weighing 265 pounds, the Incredible Hulk, Will Huckabee.
Opening contest on Showtime, man. We're not going to waste any time. Cassidy and Huckabee, Maxson and Baker, the Circus of Pain. Circus of Pain going to get right to action. And Huckabee we see on the outside with Baker. Now Cassidy on the inside. These two guys, they got jumped early, but they've taken over on the offensive. Everything's just happened on the outside. Lots of things, just lots of craziness. Now big chop there by the Huckster. And Huckabee, the Incredible One, taking it right to Baker. Baker gets a little advantage. It's just a lot of forth and back and forth. Cassidy and Max and the attraction on the far side of the ring. Cassidy's got the advantage on Max, and Baker pummeling some forearms into the back. Now look at the forearms and the elbow there by Will Huckabee. Putting a big one into his back. It's Huckabee and Cassidy. They switched now. Look at that. Each of them wanted a little more for the other. And a big chop on the far side of the ring there by Huckabee. Nice elbow to the back of the head. These two guys came ready to fight. I don't think the Circus of Pain planned for what these two gentlemen are ready to do. Huckabee, a little mistaken strategy. He threw Maxson in and was a little late getting in. That gave Maxson just enough time to change the tide. And now Huckabee backed up in the corner on the far side. Things might be settling down here into a tag team matchup. As Baker's in his corner, Huckabee backed up into that corner. We see Baker trying to get a leg up in the situation. Now Cassidy in his corner, and don't look now, we might have a tag team match on our hands. Clean tag, first one of the matchup as Baker for the Circus of Pain into the matchup. Huckabee in the corner, he's in a rough way. Baker using that rope to his advantage. Shot to the top of the head. These Circus of Pain members, these, I hate to say clowns, but you can just look and see these clown type members just want to inflict some pain. Not even fun clowns, not even the good clowns, not like Ronald McDonald. The bad clowns, you know, the ones that give you popped balloons. You think like the Joker, and not the good Joker, not Heath Ledger, the other Joker, the bad Joker, the one that killed Robin. That's the Joker that these clowns are. We don't like them. Now putting force on the arm of Will Huckabee. Huckabee really needs to get a tag here, try to get some little bit of momentum, little bit of adrenaline pumping, and now to the eyes, to the face goes Baker. He's just raking through the eyes, using that forearm across the eyes. Now using the top rope on the arm. They're going right to the arm. It is Baker in the Circus of Pain. Tag in. Here comes the attraction. Maxon to the back. And a shoulder and another shoulder. Make it 3 for good measure. And Huckabee will go down to a knee in the corner on the far side. Doing a good job cutting off the ringer. These jokers, these clowns, if you will. The Circus of Pain. Cassidy being baited in. Our referee, our official, having to get him out of here. That's Cassidy's mistake. He's costing his partner time and ability here to get over to make a tag. Now hands across the throat. Huckabee, the incredible Will Huckabee, is not very happy right now. He's got some adrenaline moving. And these shots are registering, but I don't think he's feeling them. Shot across the jaw, and now another big one for Maxon. And trading blows are Huckabee and Maxon. These two guys, very large, very big in size, big in stature. And you see the crowd, you hear the crowd, you feel the momentum of these two guys. Now right to the eyes goes Maxon. And that will stop momentum, change tides, and end that flurry for Huckabee. But here comes a second flurry, maybe a third, maybe even a fourth. I'm not sure what number of flurry we're on here, but he's fighting out of that corner. Duck under, duck through, and into a follow-away slam. Both men are down. Will Huckabee grabbed that momentum, seized the moment, fought his way out of the corner, gave some shots to Baker, then was able to get a big slam, big-time takedown to Maxon. And both men are down. Cassidy firing up this crowd here in Bluefield. Wants to get a tag. Big roll through a tag. Here comes Cassidy. Crash Cassidy. Baker ducked through. Hit to Maxon, and just Cassidy steps aside, and those two clowns hit each other. Big body slam. Crash Cassidy. You see the most popular athlete here in PWL, jawbreaker, but not enough, and a big side slam. Down goes Baker, and Maxon has to break that one up before a pinfall. We see both members of the Circus of Pain taking it to Cassidy. Will Huckabee recovery with a nice clothesline and a big boot by Baker. Pick up at a body slam. Down goes Baker. Quick cover here by Cassidy. Got 2.5. Matchup all over the place. Things getting a little crazy. Maxon on the outside. Baker the only one left. Cassidy is legal. Cassidy is falling, swinging into the Uranagi. Cover and a 3 count. And that is the end of the matchup. Maxon was never able to get in. And the victors and the winners of the match, Crash Cassidy, Will Huckabee. Cassidy continues his domination in the tag team division. No matter who the partner is, he's still one half of the tag team champions. hands will be raised. The victors will be claimed Crash Cassidy and the incredible Will Huckabee, your winners here on PWL Showtime. Fans, don't go anywhere. Plenty more to go. Professional Wrestling, Sunday, February 6th, 5 p.m. bell time. Premier Wrestling League returns to Green Valley Skating Center, 469 Airport Road, Bluefield, West Virginia, for Full Deck. The stars of Impact Wrestling invade Premier Wrestling League with a card stacked top to bottom of main events. Madman Fulton challenges for the 304 championship and challenges Aaron West. Also, come see Ace Austin, the Impact Star, battle Jack Sharp for the PWL Heavyweight Championship. Corey Sparks will defend against Jeff Paul in a match like no other. Fans, pay your admission. Bring whatever you want from home as long as it's legal and not lethal. Fans, bring the weapons as White Trash Juan Mathis battles Sid Meier's in a Fans Bring the Weapons hardcore match. Do not miss this match. Two huge tag team matches on the card. Women's tag team battle as Team Bay takes on the team of Colby Max and KENZI James. And a huge tag team street fight. Ripped and Reckless defend the PWL Tag Team Championships against the Circus of Pain. Impact invades Full Deck. Live professional wrestling, Sunday, February 6th, bell time, 5 p.m. Green Valley Skating Center, 469 Airport Road, Bluefield, West Virginia. It's the Premier Wrestling League. It's live in Bluefield, West Virginia. See you at Full Deck.
Since 2001, drug companies dumped 1 billion opioid pills in West Virginia, causing over 3,000 overdose deaths and thousands of babies born addicted by no fault of their own. I'm attorney Stephen New. If you're the grandparent or guardian of a child born with neonatal abstinence syndrome, call me. I'll help you seek just compensation.
Call the law offices of Stephen P. New at 1-844-BAD-PILLS before time runs out.
This is not just a podcast. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New. This is a tribe of devoted superfans that have crashed through the barricades, torn down barriers, and broken through the fourth wall. This is a creative think tank full of people who have given way too much of their lives to professional wrestling to not be getting a paycheck. This is a secret society of elite fans from all over the globe. And guess what? It isn't a secret anymore. House of Kayfabe, featuring Jim Cornette's lawyer, Stephen P. New, is available now on all major podcast platforms. Just click subscribe to join the Kayfabe stream and get access to unbelievable interviews, in-depth discussions, hilarious segments, and exclusive content. This is the fan-driven podcast you have been looking for. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New.
G.I. Joe and Cobra, new releases plus the largest selections of 1980s release G.I. Joes. Come pre-order your new figures too. Transform your collection with the collector's releases, collectibles from the 1980s, and all the hot new Transformer releases from Hasbro.
And the Masters of the Universe.
Dominate your retro collection of the universe with the Masters of the Universe Retro Play line. Figures and accessories available at 80s Toys of Princeton.
Federation superstars twist turn, do things they never thought they could do.
The region's only dedicated wrestling figure room is at 80s Toys in Princeton. Mattel, Jax, Hasbro, Galoob, and all of the favorites from days gone by, plus new releases from Mattel and AEW, WWE, and everything in between is at 80s Toys of Princeton. 935 Berkshire Street, Princeton, West Virginia. Phone 681-282-5433. Main event this week on PWL Showtime. Mathis and Myers. See them stalking on the start the match up. We see a second guy out there, the Thunderbird himself, with Myers trying to get involved here. Now Myers with a jump. Pulverizing on Ron Mathis. White trash DDT himself. Myers thinking he's got Mathis right where he wants him. I wouldn't take anything for granted. Sending Mathis for the ride, looking for a back body drop, but he rolled over top of that one. Mathis standing firm, and poor Sid Myers whenever he turns around. Trying to be told right there on the outside, saying, look behind you, young man. Look behind you, on the other side, where the gluteus maximus is. Turn around, face where your glutes are. And he turns around and he sees Ron Mathis ducking under. Hits the ropes and coming through, and a back body drop of his own. Ron Mathis catches Sid Myers on those gluteus maximus, and drops him right on his behind. Big chop in the corner. Ron Mathis going to take a little bit there too. Sid Myers in the corner, hooking for a snap style suplex. Down goes Sid Myers. Myers may have bitten off a bit more than he can chew. In the corner, eats some turnbuckle. He might be only eating what he can suck through a straw after this matchup. Chop to the chest. Sid Myers is hurting in a bad way. Ron Mathis going to prove a point. Crowd comes alive. DDT trash is the chant, and there's the chop across the chest. May have caught him on, right there, and that always hurts a little bit more, especially in the winter time. Scoops him up. The strength of Ron Mathis, you see it there as he scooped him up in a big fall away slam. Sid Myers hits hard and then rolls out of the ring here in Bluefield. Ron and Sid Myers, and Ron Mathis wants to take to the air, and those two gentlemen move on the outside. That was smart of them, but you're not going to get Ron Mathis twice, and he goes to the outside, and nice one for Myers, and Myers goes down, and a fair warning for the gentleman on the outside. And they're exchanging words. Our Mathis and the man between him and Sid Myers. And the chase is on. Nothing but a distraction here for Myers. Whoop-de-whoop, and there's lap number one. How many laps are you going to get? They slide through the ring. Here comes Ron Mathis, and he was completely taken away. And the sitter-blitter glute slam from Sid Myers. Myers using the middle rope to his advantage on the far side of the ring. And now the gentleman on the outside, that T-Bird, Thunderbird gentleman with him. Sid Myers always with some underhanded trick to seem to find a way to get an advantage in a matchup. Ron Mathis is not going to appreciate this when the time comes. Using that top rope as a weapon, and now perched on the top rope, we see Sid Myers coming up off the top rope. Big axe handle. Down goes Ron Mathis. Very nonchalant cover right there. You're not going to get Mathis with a foot on the chest. I think you may have just ticked him off. A couple good shots there by Mathis before the boot catches him. Sends him into the corner. Big head shot into that turnbuckle. And now Ron Mathis back to the outside. Myers gets himself a little bit of a break and a big referee distraction. Now more shots on the outside. It's a 2-on-1 matchup here, basically. Ron Mathis going to have to figure out a way to neutralize the outside. Now back in the ring. I'd like to say it's back to a 1-on-1, but Lord knows what it's going to end up being. Irish whip for the Bride. High knee. Follows him in, does Sid Meier's. Meier's to the far side. Another high knee. Catches in the middle of the abdominal region. Looking for a third, but stops him short. Catches him in a side Russian leg sweep cover and a 2 count. He works up, he uses the ropes to his advantage, kind of laying across that top rope as Myers hoping to get back on the offensive, maybe put Mathis away, taking too much time here, but is able to get the clothesline. Down goes Mathis to the outside. Another referee distraction, another 2-on-1 situation. Myers is bestest buddy in the whole wide world, putting some boots to Ron Mathis. Rolls him back in the ring after his damage is done. Mathis taking a little knee perched in that corner, trying to get his bearings back. Myers still offensive here. To the corner. Now here comes Ron Mathis busting out of the corner. Big clothesline. Waiting on Myers. He may have had just enough of a break in that corner to find his adrenaline pump. He's gotten 2 clotheslines, picks him up in a big-time power slam. Mathis, look at him go. Look at him get the adrenaline flowing. He's got some things moving out of the corner. Big European uppercut. Count it with me. Number 1. Uppercut number 2. Can we get a trifecta number 3? In the corner. Looking for another big maneuver, going to put him up on the top rope, maybe that superplex we've seen 2 or 3 times, and just a shove off the apron. Ron Mathis had enough of that kid, and out in the corner, it was just enough of a distraction to allow Sid Meier's get 2 headbutts in, maybe a poke to the eye. I'm not exactly sure how that went. Myers will stay perched on the top rope. Myers on the top turnbuckle. A little butt wiggle, and we don't need to see your glutes. Now off the top, and a big-time froggy splash, and he got 2 and about 3/8. He wants to cover again. This time he got less than that, only about 2. He wants to cover again. He got less than that again. Look, kid, that's enough. Move on. He's madder than a puppy in a hubcap factory, and his pants are falling down, and I can see his brand of underwear. Please stop. Thank you. I mean, look, dude, just stop. Pull up your drawers. Thank you. Mathis on the far side of the ring. Sid Meier's looking to put him away. Coming to this side, he jumps into the arms of Mathis. Mathis just throws him away. Says, "You're last week's garbage." Here comes Mathis. Big clothesline. Turns him inside out. Luckily, his pants stayed on. Mathis calling for the end of this matchup. Says, "I've had enough of you. It's pile driver time." He has to put down Myers long enough to get rid of Mr. Best Buddy there. Best Buddy comes in the ring. Mathis taking a little too much time dealing with the bestest buddy friend here. He hooks him for the pile driver, picks him up, and now Myers is able to hit him from behind. 2-on-1 situation. Referee's got to get control of the matchup. He gets rid of best friend over there. And it's back to Myers and Mathis in the ring. Irish whip. Hooks him. He ducked down. Pile driver, center of the ring. Yes, sir. And a cover, 2 and 3. And Ron Mathis with the pile driver. White trash DDT. And there is your winner, Ron Mathis on PWL Showtime. Fans, thank you for tuning in. Check us out Sunday, February 6th, back in Bluefield at the Green Valley Skating Rink. Full deck, Ace Austin, Madman Fulton, all will be at the skating rink with a 5 p.m. bell time for Full Deck. We'll see you at the skating rink on Sunday, February 6th. Live professional wrestling, Sunday, February 6th, 5 p.m. bell time. Premier Wrestling League returns to Green Valley Skating Center, 469 Airport Road, Bluefield, West Virginia, for Full Deck. The stars of Impact Wrestling invade Premier Wrestling League with a card stacked top to bottom of main events. Madman Fulton challenges for the 304 championship and challenges Aaron West. Also, come see Ace Austin, the Impact Star, battle Jack Sharp for the PWL Heavyweight Championship. Corey Sparks will defend against Jeff Paul in a match like no other. Fans, pay your admission. Bring whatever you want from home as long as it's legal and not lethal. Fans, bring the weapons as White Trash Juan Mathis battles Sid Meier's in a Fans Bring the Weapons hardcore match. Do not miss this match. 2 huge tag team matches on the card. Women's tag team battle as Team Bay takes on the team of Colby Max and KENZI James. And a huge tag team street fight, Ripped and Reckless defend the PWL Tag Team Championships against the Circus of Pain. Impact invades Full Deck. Live professional wrestling, Sunday, February 6th, bell time 5 p.m. Green Valley Skating Center, 469 Airport Road, Bluefield, West Virginia. It's the Premier Wrestling League. It's live in Bluefield, West Virginia. See you at Full Deck.